Martin Odegaard and Aaron Ramsdale confirmed Arsenal transfers. Arsenal today have announced not just one but two signings, as Norwegian international Martin Odegaard joins the club on a 5-year contract, and likewise with Aaron Ramsdale. But has Mikel Arteta hinted at other potential transfers? Well, let's find out in today's episode of The Transfers FC. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Babs14, and not one but two signings is things you love to see. As per though, if you guys do enjoy, make sure to go down there and smash a like on the video, and while you're down there, please do consider subscribing to the boys channel, because we are on the road to the big old 60,000 subscribers, less than 5k away. But let's get into the Arsenal transfer news and starting off with both done deals. Forget Transfers FC, talk to me about Confirmed FC. Not one but two signings in the same day and both announced. Early in the morning, Arsenal announced back with us, welcome back to Martin Odegaard officially and confirmed. Arsenal's brand new attacker midfielder to play alongside Emil Smith-Rowe, the Norwegian international captain, is back at the Emirates Stadium as he signs a 5-year contract with Arsenal, as Arsenal pay around £30 million to Real Madrid. In my opinion, for £30 million for Martin Odegaard, 22 years of age, he's the captain of his country. I think we're getting a cheeky little bargain. Arsenal have also confirmed with the new signing comes a new number, as Ødegaard will wear the number 8 shirts, previously worn by the likes of Freddie Ljungberg, Sami Nasri, and Ramsey, and even Mikel Arteta. The brand new number 8 is Martin Odegaard. Forget about MO11, talk to me about MO number 8. Mikel Arteta and Odegaard signing says he's made us better. We needed more options, alternatives, creativity, and players that can be models in this football club. He has a unique talent for the way we want to play. I am delighted the club has made an effort and we have him here. Mikel Arteta is a massive fan of Martin Odegaard, hence why Arsenal have pushed for this transfer, and likewise with Martin Odegaard, he is also a fan of Mikel Arteta. In a bit more negative news though, it's been confirmed that Martin Odegaard would not be able to play against Chelsea on Sunday, as Arsenal await visa clearance before he will be available for selection. This unfortunately is the brand new rules thanks to Brexit FC, but at the same time Odegaard is now officially an Arsenal player and he could make his second debut maybe in the Carabao Cup or against Man City away the following week. I have always made it clear to you, man, I'm a massive fan of Odegaard. I think he's got tremendous talent and potential, and at 22 years of age he adds to the young core of Arsenal players like Smith-Rowe, Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Magalhaes, Kieran Tierney, Balogun, Martinelli. We are becoming career mode FC. But what's your own thoughts on the Norwegian international captain, and are you happy with the return of Martin Odegaard? It doesn't just end there though, as Arsenal also say welcome to Arsenal Aaron Ramsdale, confirmed and official. Arsenal have signed a brand new goalkeeper. Is he a backup or is he a first teamer? We're gonna have to wait and see. But regardless, again, another massive welcome to Arsenal to Aaron Ramsdale. True transfers in the same day. Talk to me about Confirmed FC. Arsenal confirmed the signing of Ramsdale. The fee will be £24 million plus £6 million in add-ons, achievable if he becomes the long-term number 1, and Ramsdale will wear the number 32 shirt. This number was previously worn with the likes of Emil Smith-Rowe, so hopefully Ramsdale has that level of breakthrough. Ramsdale himself says delighted to start this journey with you guys, ready to hit the challenge head on and see all you fans inside the stadium. A massive moment in the career of Aaron Ramsdale. You know what, more power to him. At 23 years of age, he's played for Bournemouth, Player of the Year there, he played for Sheffield United, Player of the Year there, and he's also been called up to the senior England team as well for Euro 2020. And to play for such a gargantuan team at 23 years of age, well, let's just say welcome to Arsenal. Arsenal confirmed the transfer is subject to completion of regulatory processes, at which point Aaron will be available for Sunday's match against Chelsea. So Arsenal have low-key confirmed that Ramsdale will be involved on that game on Sunday, but with him just signing for Arsenal and only having one training session under his belt, I don't think we're going to see an Aaron Ramsdale debut. Arteta says, I think that Arsenal fans are going to love the personality of Ramsdale, his character, the quality that he has as a goalkeeper, and what he's going to offer. He has a huge potential. Mikel Arteta and the Arsenal goalkeeping coach Inaki Kana have both pushed for Aaron Ramsdale, and now you guys have got your guy. And so now let's see if you guys can back him on the pitch, and hopefully he is worth the money you guys have paid for him. Ramsdale himself says says the competition is key. Burnt has done a fantastic job over the recent seasons and I'm here to push him all the way and take his shirt. Talk your talk, my friend, saying to Leno, I want to take your number 1 shirt. And at 23 years of age, with so many Arsenal fans against his transfer in the first place, Ramsdale was getting abuse just for being linked to Arsenal Football Club, but regardless of that, he believes in his own ability and he forced through the move by putting through a transfer request to Sheffield United. Arsenal legend David Seaman on Ramsdale, there is a lot of similarities. When I joined Arsenal, I was England's number 3 at the World Cup in 1990. I started getting a load of stick because the fans didn't want me. They were singing Lukic is better than Seaman and you'll never play for Arsenal. And yet he played for Arsenal and became an Arsenal legend, winning Premier League titles. I'm not saying that's going to be Aaron Ramsdale, but at the same time, Arsenal fans have to give the 23-year-old the benefit of the doubt. Because if you compare him to other goalkeepers, when Alisson was 23, he was backup to Szczesny at Roma. When Ederson was 23, he was backup at Benfica. When Mendy was 23, he was third choice at Marseille. And when Pickford was 23, he was getting relegated with Sunderland. I'm not going to hide the fact that I do have some doubts of the player's ability as a long-term goalkeeper, but at the same time, I am just a fan. I'm a fan of Arsenal Football Club, and when Ramsdale's wearing this Arsenal badge, my job as a fan is to support him. And so hopefully that is likewise with you guys. But what's your own thoughts on Aaron Ramsdale, and do you guys think he can challenge Bernd Leno and take his number 1 shirt this season? But just like with Martin Odegaard, a gargantuan welcome to Arsenal, Aaron Ramsdale. Moving on to the other Arsenal potential transfers. And starting off with the Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta, who is low-key hinted that Arsenal could be back into the transfer market. As in his press conference today, he says we still have 11 days and still have things to do. TikTok FC, 11 days left, but Arteta confirms there are still things to do. But could one of those things to do be signing a central midfielder? As today, Tottenham manager Nuno Espirito Santo has confirmed that Tanguy Ndombele wants to leave. I can be completely honest with you, Tanguy is not going to be involved in the squad on Sunday. As Fabrizio confirms, the Spurs board are now looking for a solution in order to sell Ndombele in the next 12 days. Tanguy Ndombele, a French international, I think 23 or 24 years of age, he was Tottenham's record signing at £60 million. And now he has made it clear that he wants to leave Nando's FC and is available on the transfer market. Now your boy was a massive fan of Ndombele prior to wearing a Spurs shirt, especially during his time at Lyon. He can play as a centre midfielder, he can also play as a number 8. But the only issue here is if Arsenal want to sign this player, will Spurs sell him to Arsenal? And secondly, they spent £60 million on this guy, they're not going to let him go on a cheap. But as per, I'm going to leave it with you guys down below in the comments. Would you take Tanguy Ndombele at the Emirates Stadium? Lucas Torreira is back at London Colney today as expected, and his agent is speaking to several Italian clubs, with a loan move the most likely option. Lucas Torreira is back in Arsenal training, but he is going to leave Arsenal Football Club as things stand, despite Chris Wheatley reporting that he wanted to stay at Arsenal initially. Chris Wheatley has also confirmed that Torreira's agent Pablo Bentancur has spoken publicly about Torreira wanting to return to Italy, and Roma and Lazio are both interested in signing him on loan, although a decision has not yet been made on which club he will join. Whether it's Roma or Lazio or any other Italian clubs, these guys are only going to offer a loan with the option or obligation to buy, and knowing these Italian clubs, it's most likely going to be an option to buy. But what do you guys think is the value of Lucas Torreira in the current transfer market? Mo Elneny to Besiktas is not happening. As Chris Wheatley reported earlier in the summer, the Egyptian is a part of Mikel Arteta's plans for this season. I have got nothing against Mohamed Elneny, but ask yourselves the question, is he really the quality that Arsenal require to compete with the better teams in the Premier League? Chris Wheatley also confirms Elneny has not been offered a new contract. Arsenal had preliminary discussions at the end of last season, which have not been revisited yet, and he has 1 year left on his current contract. So if Arsenal don't sell Elneny now, we're going to lose him on a free next season. But in terms of Lucas Torreira, he still has 2 years left on his current Arsenal contract. If it came down to me, I would keep Torreira and let go of Elneny, but in terms of Arsenal and Arteta and Edu Gaspar, they are operating in the opposite direction. Keeping it on the central midfielders, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Granit Xhaka's contract extension at Arsenal will be announced soon. And once he signs that new contract, it will be Xhaka, Partey, Lokonga, El Neni and Torreira as things stands, and those are the Arsenal central midfielders, ask yourselves the question, is that the quality that Arsenal require to compete with the top 4 clubs? Because ultimately that is Arsenal's goal. Reports in Turkey are claiming that Kolasinac has come to an agreement on his contract termination with Arsenal. His agent will meet up with the club next week to terminate his contract, and he will be a Fenerbahce player soon. The best of luck to Sead Kolasinac at Fenerbahce, but once again Arsenal are showing their inability to get transfer fees for players who are clearly under contract. And despite having signed 5 players, Arsenal have still only sold 1 player for actual cash, and that was Joe Willock. Kolasinac, Eze Niles, Hector Bellerin, Lacazette, Torreira and Cole all still at this football club. With 11 days left of the window, you guys still have so much work to do. Okay, then moving on to the other Arsenal news today, and starting off with Arsenal's crunch game against Chelsea on Sunday and Arsenal's Emirates Stadium. As Chris Whitty has confirmed that Arsenal are expecting the biggest attendance at the Emirates Stadium since the start of the pandemic on Sunday, as fans are encouraged to arrive a minimum 90 minutes before kickoff to avoid queues and delays. I myself am low-key excited because I am going to be at that game, so stay tuned for the matchday vlog. The Arsenal fans are my only hope of Arsenal actually getting a result. Having seen Spurs play in front of their fans and many other teams, it obviously gives the home players a massive lift, and hopefully is likewise with Arsenal fans on Sunday, because in terms of our team up against the European champions, they've got Lukaku and Kante, and we've got Balogun and Martinelli, and no actual centre forwards. Let me know your Arsenal versus Chelsea score predictions down below in the comments. Reports in Turkey today have claimed that Fenerbahce have put Alexandre Lacazette on its agenda. Lacazette to Fenerbahce, personally, I don't see this happening because Arsenal will want a transfer fee and I don't think Fenerbahce can afford that. But in terms of Bellerin and Lacazette, keep an eye on both those players, because if Arsenal are to go back into the transfer market and sign more players, it is fully dependent on Arsenal selling the Spanish international and the French international striker. And in terms of our total transfers, Arsenal have signed Tavares, Albert Sambi Lokonga, Ben White, Martin Odegaard and Aaron Ramsdale. 5 transfers there, over £100 million, and is that now good enough for Arsenal to compete with the top 4? Personally, I don't think so. Those 5 signings have definitely improved the depth of our squad, but in terms of the quality of our first team, personally I have my massive doubts. But after those 5 signings, what are you guys saying, and where do you predict for Arsenal to finish in the Premier League season? Is it going to be top 4 or is it going to be top 8? But that is the video there and there. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure to go down there and smash a like on the video, and while you're down there, please do consider subscribing to the boys channel. If you want to follow the boy on them social medias, then the links will be down below in the description. But that was the latest episode of the Transfers FC. A welcome to Arsenal to Martin Odegaard, and likewise with Aaron Ramsdale. Are we going to see any more transfers? We are going to have to wait and see, but until then, I will see you guys later in a bit.